Hello. Alright. We are here. GAC. Final week. Final round of the first week. How do we do? And I think I have to look at the list. Got my raid. Of course, Castle Run rewards. Why not? Let's have all the Castle Run rewards. I'll come back to that. Alright, hey, Darth Ahsoka, what's going on? And you got here quick. Alright. Let's see. So we got the GAC. Trying to keep it a chill GAC. I don't want to go all rage today. Let's just look at it. So they got a 567. Maybe they. So they dropped the SLKR. Still have that to go. They one-shot all that. Yeah. The chill GAC thing. And they're waiting on ships, so 67. So up top we have Kungans, Great Mothers with 1,000 and the 1,000 Kron. What's going on? Wow. Full clear against a pay-to-win player. Great job. Great job. That's the kind of GACs you love. What is this? 1,000 use a basic on return. It's just a weird team. I don't even know. A leader problem. Alright. At least it's not the 9th sister. So even the low tier Phoenix I have should be able to handle that. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Some help reach out to people. Okay, so we got the Wad Ahsoka. Got. Where's the Kylo? That's just standard. Balin. Yeah, I'm zoning out. Let me focus here. Right, I'm not gonna Ahsoka. Oh, DK. Okay, I was gonna keep. I don't know who this is. I know this person. I don't think so. You know, it's a. Wait a minute. Let me look at it. This one? Yeah, it's a GI Kron. I mean, I have to look at it. I'm not committed to throwing Phoenix at it yet. And I'm still not going to be committed to throwing Phoenix yet till I actually look at the team. Because that chopper is still gear 12. And that doesn't make me feel better. But I want to see how some other stuff goes first. Yeah. When you see it, you might have a different story. But I want to just getting going here. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it's the not being able to have a Datacron because Chopper is year 12 that worries me. I've done it before. Did it a lot back when they had the Hera FDC. So does it have to be? Relic or Reed? This Reed is going to be here forever. Need to get this worked out here. Does he need these? Hop into here real quick. I want to see if I can get him ready for the next 5v5. Like I did with the Bad Batch. Like I messed with the speeds on the Bad Batch. I want to do a similar thing. There's Relic 7. Well, doesn't mean Chopper's gonna be alright. You got my Lord Vader, sweet. Too bad it's not the other one. The other one's better. I did alright on that Lord Vader modding. I think I did better on my other account, that modding for Lord Vader. Where is... I don't see any of those pieces. Alright, well, need to bookmark that as something I need to do. Oh. See, this is the stuff that this account's missing that makes it a pain in the butt to play. Me this glad instead of my hero. Yeah, it's little things like this. Need to get phone out here. Finish him up. Oh, you got P at 7 stars. Yeah, there you go. He's one of the slower ones, isn't he? I watched the Vegeta. I can never pronounce that name. I get it. It's like right. It's correct in my head, but then when it goes to come out, I can't pronounce it. But I watched his free to play from the start, and it's not so much a free to play. Well, it's free to play, but it's not a small account anymore. It's crazy how much he's done with that account in such a little bit of time. It's crazy. You can make some progress, and that was before like the big progress was put in. Oh, okay, well, it's a win right there. They may do something with this resistance, you never know. I don't think they will because they gave us Zori Bliss, but we didn't get a, you know, we got a Phoenix thing, we got a resistance thing, we never really did get a first order thing, you know, for just a regular first order team. So that could be a thing we get. I don't think it would be legendary worthy though. Or like a marquee like Zori was. All we really need. We don't need a whole 6 people leading into a legendary that makes a team and 1 extra character to lift up another team. I'm good, I got enough new teams. Alright. so we are going deep into offensive mods. All the offense. Oh, and I've been farming offense mods on my main account for like 4 days, and I went through them just to see how many I had for potential roles. One out of 4 days of farming nothing but offense. One mod that had the potential to be rolled up. So sad. Question is, do I go? Oh, I don't know. What do you have left? So you're going executor. What do you have left? Yeah. Well, as long as you're farming the Mando regs, I wouldn't overburden yourself, but also I always think you should be farming shards. But you do have to get that Kyber in there, so I would, if you have an opportunity to get the Kyber in during a low period, I would do that. But I think character shards, having that, but again, you can bring them up to relics earlier now. I don't know anymore. Oh, you need the Y-wing. I don't. Ooh, I feel like that was a long farm. I feel like that was a long farm. Do a crystal refresh on Tyro? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I used to be fine. I used to farm the shards, and by the time I got the 7 stars, I had the Kyber, I had the gear, I had the relics. And that's how that's just how I did things. And now it's messed up, and I understand the way I used to do it, that worked out, and the principles that I used. But now with this new way of doing it, I don't know if my way is useful. How useful is a relic for Captain Athano? I'm not going to use them anywhere. What is a Gear 12 Quiggle or Gear 12 Brutus going to do for me? Like, I was like, oh, I could probably get Mace Windu without being 7 stars, but then I looked more into it and it was like, oh, you only get the relic 4. So I don't know. I don't see the low star viability playing in this end of the game, but I could see you doing a lot with it lower end. Lower end, I could see it doing a lot. But what farming strategy that would be used for that? I'd actually have to experience it to devise a plan on what's best for that. I don't like to give out information without having all the information. Wrecker crosshair right now. Just to read without a refresh. What are you on for crosshair and wrecker though? Are you like close to 100 out of 100? Or were you still like 5, 6 star? I already went through here. Yeah, I want to get that chopper. See, I got sidetracked here. What's left in here? Do this. There's 6 stars. Just one. Yeah, I'd wait a little bit longer on your wrecker, or on your crosshair at least. I like to figure a shard a day, and most of the time it's 2 to 3, but I like to plan out a shard a day, And then when I'm 2 weeks out, so 14 shards away, I'll pick up a new farm. And then that seemed to be always good for me. And I always ended up the last 14 to 20 always went in a couple days. So that way I already had a farm in place. So I didn't scramble to say, hey, what the farm next? So right before my farms would get done, I would already be farming the new thing. So it would be like a muscle memory, like, okay, I'm already farming this, and I don't know, it's just a weird thing that I do. It was helpful for me. We'll do a squad battle. Oh, yeah, let's mess with this. I was messing with this yesterday. I got knocked way down. Wow. What is all this nonsense in here? Okay, so I think I got this to beat a Kenobi. It's the Ezra's that's the issue. I can't get the marked on Ezra. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I had it. Okay, so let's... Okay, they all have foresight, so I can't use Batcher's mark here. So I'm just going to go all in on Kenobi. See, it didn't mark. So now I can mark, but I would have been stuck behind Kenobi's taunt. So I'm working it out on what to do, but Ezra has his own taunt up. If I see an Ezra, I'm going to try to climb to one, and I'll show you what I mean. Enter. And this may not work on this account, because this account is missing Zetas. I think I need that Hunter Zeta, but it's okay. Well, that's fine. That was fine. That happened last time. Come on, start hitting hard, buddy. I know that doesn't do anything, but it gives me a bunch of buffs. Alright, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. But there's promise in this. And the Batcher also dies. I mean, he's gonna start ramping up like crazy here in a second. There goes Omega. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the end of it right there. Okay. And remember, this is missing Zetas. But I am gonna put some love in that Datacron, I think. I think I'm happy where I'm at on these. I'm gonna check some level 3s, but I don't have the data cache. Some data cache. I don't have any jobs yet. Oh, this is a nightmare. What is happening? Alright, we're gonna buy this. I just want to hit a button. Make me spend all my stuff. Gonna open Bronzium packs. I think I'm out of this. I used to have this trick in here where I bought that Falcon or the tie thingy. It's first orders. So I can't just click on it. Can you click on it? Pretty sure you probably can now that I think about it. Alright. Back to leveling up a Datacron. Well, that didn't even give me a stat. Wow. Alright, well, I'll get it done. Yeah, I'll get the defense, and that should help me. Probably spend the night thinking about our Chirotech. Oh, yeah, if you're farming the Marauder, you know, You got to factor in how long is it going to take to be done with the Marauder, and how long is it going to take to factor in to be done with the Y-Wing. You want them done at the same time because you don't want to be sitting on a Marauder that's not doing anything without a Y-Wing, and you don't want to be sitting on a Y-Wing without a Marauder. Kind of want the fleet to all come together. An example is when I got JMK, I timed it to where I also, in the same week, unlocked Cat from Proving Grounds. So, planning that stuff out to work out on a pathway keeps you from having to sit on assets that are geared up that don't have a use at the time. So, yeah, but see, I don't think you only need a certain stat marker. I don't know what that is, but if you could take them to gear 12, I don't know if that would give you enough stats to be fast enough to do the nonsense with. Because you could put gold mods on them to make up for the difference. I don't know if you could do that, because you could have gear 12 with mods and be fast enough, but I don't know if that's true also at low stars on the bad match. So I know the ship needs all the stars, I believe. We'll go with that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be done with that nonsense. That made me sad. Right, let's do this. So again, he one-shot everything, or they one-shot everything. I need to save. I'm gonna attempt to save Leia for that, but I would prefer to use unaligned force. I don't know. I would prefer to use Leia, but I'm probably gonna use unaligned force users, even though this variant worries me, because the regular cow, he can be a pain in the butt of getting Rey in the yellow with Maul in the opening. When he gets his 5 stacks, it can have an issue with that. So I'll think about that. I might want Leia there. And then also, well, I don't really need Maul anywhere else, so. Okay, so we're gonna hope Bo can take this out, and then we'll save my Leia. And I don't know if he has Lord Vader in the back. I'll look some of this stuff up. I don't like wasting people's time while I do this, but kind of like it's my time. Keep telling myself anyways. We're looking for Balin. You. The other. What's that other people? Is that Hondo and Dango? Hondo. Okay, I don't think that Nutty Datacron was around. It wasn't. So, no GLs, no cleanups. So we could do a Reva thing. Maybe Gungans. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if I have Gungans. Batch is like 65%, but again, Datacron things. I do, that batch is not quite modded for. I could do a mirror with Dash and Hondo. Ufus, and then I'm committed to Leia on Rey. I think this is what stopped me last time. I don't know why I couldn't get through it. to stop putting Queen Amidala on defense. What could I put down in place of that? And none of this stuff is great. Don't use Inquisitors on Ahsoka. Yeah, I don't think I would do that. Yeah, the Bad Batch isn't modded correctly, but I got through it with those mods that are in here, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about a Vader so much as this Bayland, because I have multiple options. I have 2 options for Vader. I have currently 0 options for this Bayland, unless I throw like a stupid Ufu's team at it. And then I'm committed to Leia on Rey, and then now I'm locked into a bunch of commitments. And I want more options right now. It's the first battle. I need options. I don't like being locked down of this has to go here, this has to go here. I know it gets that way later on, but I don't want to be in that position right now. Now I do have Balin of my own, and that's like an 83%. What's on this datacron? There's no data on these. Gain potency. This stacking offense, defense, tenacity. Something has to roll this. Is this the Reva throw though? This is where I throw Reva? Yeah, probably. Gonna Sith Empire this. Yeah, I might want to Sith Empire this Night Great Mothers. What are my options for that Cal team? What's this do? And I never had to do all this before. It used to be so much easier. That's a lot of protection. Jabba could tear through that. Jabba could also probably tear through that Balin. Yes, Jabba could chew through that Balin. Now we're thinking something. Now we're thinking something. Can you give me a quick farming tip? Yeah, I don't. It depends. Like, have all your farms for one team end up at the same time? Like, I don't know what you're farming. It's like, that's a general tip. That's good to have. So, just gave that out a little bit ago also. What about Queen Amidala in the back? What would I throw at that? Is gas. Okay, let's look at it this way. Do they have the support cron? 13 mil. Of course they do. And again, they may have that on offense or taking out Soka. And a returning player who has few Lightspeed bundles banked. Haven't capitalized on. I think the Executor, well, are you farming Punishing One? That the first question is, are you farming Punishing One? Because I don't think Executor is not going to get you Fleet Crystals without Punishing One. Not in a way that you're going to want to consistently struggle with every day. So, I bet they have the support cron on offense. If that's the case, if you are farming Punishing One, then I would recommend Executor for the crystal income. And then that'll give you more freedom to work on other things. And also, it gets you the Zeta mats to get the Zetas for all the Lightspeed bundles you purchased. It's like the key thing I would tell people if they have Lightspeed bundles, as someone who's purchased them and stuck in a situation like that. We're gonna do this, we're gonna take the risk. I mean, why wouldn't they take Phenomenal? They seem like they're putting down defenses that they've seen around on the interwebs. I have it's not like a lot. No, it's almost 100 defense. A Vice is very roster specific, but it's also very need specific. If you don't want to get on every day at the same exact time every day and grind out fleet battles until you get first place for 400 crystals, if you don't want to commit to doing that every day, then I don't think a ship is gonna be as fun as like a GL would be. I'm not saying GL Ray is the most fun GL, but in terms of enjoying a character because you want to play the game, ships may not always be the option. Wisest. I want to say someone has instant defeat immunity. Leia's about to go down. Oh, okay. What happened to Maroc? Okay, well, let's try to get some banners here. Oh yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't that not work? You never tell me. You used to have instant defeat things. You never had to worry about who the hell you can instant defeat and who you can't instant defeat. You make me worry about the craziest things in this game. It used to be, yo, you get an insta-kill. You get to insta-kill something. Now it's like, maybe, maybe not. You know, read freaking mile-long kits before you'll know. And whose kit is it in? It's probably in Balin's lead or something on an Omicron. On a team I barely used and barely understood. That's so funny. Alright. Alright, this is where we find out if we're backed into a corner or not. Do I do the Rolocron? That should guarantee. Yeah, I'm doing the Rolocron. I'm not worried about the Lord Vader. I don't want to drop on this and a timeout because this is. I've done this before, and this is a for sure timeout. I get work out quickly. Sabine, Hu Yang. Alright. Go, 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 go. Well, that's not great. This might be it. And with the Rolocron too, Exile on Bow is not doing me any favors. On Mando, get a turn. Cooldowns are still jacked up. Come on. Oh. It's 5-minute clap battles, and then you get a 5-minute cleanup. It's actually 10-minute clap battles. Hey. One more to go. Come on, 2 minutes. Come on. Not what I wanted. Come on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get through this. Try to get Hu Yang out. Wow, didn't even get Hu Yang out. Come on, Bo. Come on. Man, if I just played a little bit faster, this wouldn't be such a freaking nail biter. Second battle. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh. Heart medication after that. I need a minute. This is this game. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Okay, you have 0 farm on punishing one, but you don't mind pivoting. It's going to be a while. Anyway. Okay, well that's a different story. How close are you to GL Ray? Yeah, that battle. Sorry it got to me on that. Wow. Unbelievable. What you doing? Race. Race, I need heart medication now.
Oh, I heard that.
I'm telling you, man. Race. Wow. Ugh. Wow. I am so glad I brought that Rolocron. I am so glad I didn't just bring some protection up crap. Wow. I need a minute. Hopefully the main account's not like this. There was a day in this game when I played it on an iPad and didn't have to look anything up, and good time, and I won and I did good. While I'm playing on a PC and I have to look up 90% of what I do. Alright. Galactic Republic in Wichitstan. Oh. We're no longer messing around. Probably have enough battles that are going to be wacky later. All right. Time has passed. You're not doing anything crazy yet. Hey. Okay, I'll get to that in 1 second. Okay. Okay. That's a different movie. Okay. Do this. Ray should come out of stealth. Sith Trooper goes. I know he had dead shock, but you know what? I'm just smashing buttons at this point. I'm happy that this worked. I'm super happy that this worked alright, because sometimes it's just, I mean, what was it, last week? Or 2 days ago or something? That it just didn't work? It was like, oh sure, they stunned snips or something, and it's just like over. Should have called in Ahsoka there. Oh, good. What do we got? Yeah, nothing into this Riva. It's all the nasties. Can Sith Empire still beat this? Does this stop Sith Empire? Like, I'm not crazy. Sith Empire beat Riva, right? I want to recall that I've seen me do that. I've done that. Let's just see in general. Yeah, Sith Empire beats it. But will it beat it with the nuttiness? And again, there's no data. Okay, so I pulled up an instance of it, and Malgus does lose to the Night Sister Kron. So there is some Night Sister ones in here, and Malgus does lose to that. I know it's not what's on there, I'm just pointing that out. I don't think I can sort it by Inquisitor Kron. Yeah, it's not. Ending Datacron. So with that Datacron set, it's like 44 to 66. Again, these are all against Night Sister. It's just a regular Kron. It seems okay. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Okay, now what are you saying here? For GL Ray, I still need 5-star Radis. And I still need BB-8, 7. Like 1. Are you able to, with your crystal income, to do all the Cantina freshes for signal data. Is that what the holdup is on the relics? It's the signal data? Let me confirm that that's what that is. Alright, we're gonna sit to Empire this. Just gonna give it a whirl. It was looking like Talon was a better choice, but that was back when the Talon Fron was here. I do have the Omi, so give me some health. That's gonna do me. I want that one. Okay. Alright. Let me think about this for a second, because I don't want to just give an off-the-cuff answer that may not be the best option. Getting those... What is your guild doing in the raid? What raid is your guild doing? This. I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. On, follow it up, follow it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Still not completely unworried, but less worried. I should have did that to this other brother over here, but not what I did. Let's get her out of here for this one. I've never gotten Talon to hit hard, ever. I mean, it's just the modding or something. I've seen her hit hard, but not on my end. We need to get banners back on. I don't think that's going to get me banners back on Talon. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, that was just rude. My Basti banners. I've only been in a guild again for about a week, and they have been doing the Sid Triumphant. Okay, what's your GP currently with all the after all those light speed bundles? And also, what was your GP before the light speed bundles? So if I get a 60 on one of these teams, I've tied him for what he's done, or they've done. I was just what was on the back, just so I make sure it's not some crazy Saul Lutheran that I don't have Maul for, or Bow for. It is. It's a and a Rose Tico Kron with Zori. Okay. Pretty sure I have stuff. I think my main concern is this way. Wow, we just an hour already. It's been an hour and I get into with the front wall down and how automobiles now. It's just I had to make the right decisions. So I had various options in case something goes bad. Alright. Here we go. Do I have the Radis? So I'm not going to use Phoenix. Got Mon Mothma. Do this. I still have Wampa also. Yeah, again, how much GP milk? That is important. Before and after the light speed bundles, because a high GP that's only light speed bundles is not as good as a lower GP that's not light speed bundles. That's just the way it is with light speed bundles. It's just how it is. All right. I want this protection. What do I want? I want the protection and health. Alright, here it goes. Welcome, by the way, RPG. Welcome. That's not great. It's not great. Oh, come on, really? You just will not go down. There she goes. We got another alt to deal with here. Running out of time, running out of time. Enemy yellow. There he goes. Take a turn, buddy. Take a turn. Take a turn. Oh, this is not great. Running out of time here, running out of time. Take your turns, take your turns, take your turns. Gotta figure this out. Something's up. Alright. I'm gonna have to time it out, and I don't know. Oh, that stinks. Haven't played. It's the GP 4 question. What is the GP now, though? Alright, so now we're at a loss here. No. I need to find a clean. I need to clean up for this. It's gonna have to be probably a 3-shot, unless I can clean it up with C. C and some Sith. Oh, this is where it all falls apart. Okay, let's see what we have left here. Gungans is gonna need Treya. See how this goes. If this falls apart, we'll move on. Pick apart the main account. $4 million now. I would recommend getting into a guild where you get good Mark II and maybe some of the Mark III, so you can get the relic materials for your Ray. And then while you're getting that stuff, I would start shard farming the executor stuff. Especially those ships. Those ships can take a long time. I don't know how far along on those ships you are. But 4 million GP and you can do hard proving grounds. I would I would focus on setting yourself up with what you can get from that. So I dropped on that right. Oh, it's over. Let's see. Let's slow down. Come on with this. It's got to be this Datacron. Or not having SWGoH. Like I said, I don't need him, and this is the second time I've had issues. I haven't even got the generator out yet. Shock on me. Yeah, it's just this is it. I don't have anything. I don't have stuff. I can JML this, but then what am I gonna do on that array? This is too many drops. Maybe make it a boss NAS free cleanup. It's the last season of this Datacron, you know. Need Bo so many other places. I don't think I'm gonna get a big hit on boss. But I'm gonna play it out to see if I do. Yeah, that was it. Alright, well. Wow. I've never done or seen proving grounds. Okay, I don't know the exact situation with Proving Grounds, how that works at the 4 million GP, but Proving Grounds will be here today at 2 p.m. I mean, we had one right now that was Sunday, and today that was if you bought the Conquest Pass Plus, but we should have Proving Grounds today after Conquest ends at 2 Eastern time. Sorry, I didn't mean to not give the time zone. Yeah, we're in a real big bind. Yeah, so they have a much bigger account, and I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna waste any more time here. Go to the store, do a bit of shopping, and then I'm gonna move over to my other account. I don't want to miss the store on. Yeah, if we have time, because the other account may not go well either, come back and we'll pick it apart some more. But I don't see them not one-shotting everything. They one-shot everything so far, and the most intimidating defense. I'm gonna go back to a tougher defense. We got that payout. Where's that piece chopper needed? That was the chopper need. Oh, I know I need these. Oh man, does chopper need those too? 500 of those furnaces. Always need like a ton of furnaces. Yeah, I would focus on like I feel guilds are super important. A lot of people don't like to engage. Like I didn't engage in guilds early. I just didn't do Discord and stuff, and I found out I was missing out on so much free stuff. So I, got into a guild, thought I was in a good one, and then I found out I could do better, and then I just buckled down and focused now. Too big for my britches here in Kyber 2. Episode quest. Alright, so we got what, GL Hondo tomorrow, right? Is it tomorrow? Is that true? Is it tomorrow? Because you got the event. Oh no, 1 day, 5 hours. So Wednesday? Maybe Thursday for Hondo? I thought I'm getting it. Let me switch here. Again, we haven't gotten any Arthur done. Because this GAC has been a wackadoodle. Wackadoodle for sure. And the check-ins have been so weak lately in Arthur. Whole week, it's this whole 2 weeks has been a week in Arthur. I just want to collect this stuff that has a timer on it. Alright, first time on this account. I have not seen how the GAC went. Oh yeah, I did. Not mine. Different day. These are like days in this game like meld together, and you're like, what day did I do that on? What day was that? So much ridiculousness going on. Upped our fleet rank. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, pass 2 wins. This one's gonna be tough. Alright, so we got Kylo skins. It's not scary. I say that and then I lose to Kylo. Datacron. 39% potency, that may be a risker. I have 2, just these 2. They're similar. One has Glat, and one has Afro and no Glat, and the other one doesn't have Afro. That's about it. Okay, so Queen Amidala with the Rolocron. Okay. Saul Lutheran. Still a no joke team. Something like that. Okay. You know, would I just throw Leia at that and it didn't like it? Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is going to be easier. Might have to throw the whole kit and caboodle. to set this. I think I put the GK variant down. I don't know. This seems like far worse for Leia, or for me it was anyways. And if this doesn't work, try Leia, and then that's the end of this one, because I don't even have Jabba on this one, I don't think. No, I don't even have Jabba over here. That Queen Amidala is going to be real interesting. It's going to have to be Bane. Yeah, I don't have a lot of choices. What happens? Actually, let's take you out. What does this give me? This has to be pretty good, right? Let's give this a roll. At 1-2, if I lose this one, I'm not really worried about it. I'd rather learn. So we got 4 stacks. Spell all that. Move slightly a bit faster and not have Maul. Anything to happen to Maul, please. Oh, not a fan of that. Yeah, this is not a good showing for me. Wow, this is a 4 showing. This just shows like I can still reduce his cooldowns, I think. Or increase his cooldowns. Right. Yeah, Ezra's like horrific. He's like, I argue he's better than Bane. That's how I argue it. Like, Bane's great, and this Ezra, I'm just gonna have to gun him down. Like, this is just like everything is just not working out. Need Rey in the yellow. I got Ezra, and he's gonna do his big heal. Yay. Didn't even phase him. Get him out? Nope. Okay. Well, apparently I now get stuck behind all the rays. I'm gonna have to watch this back and see what kind of misplays what was happening here. Let's repeat the course of events and go insane. do it again, yeah. Bad rat though. I think I need to take Radis off of defense on the other account. I'm so short on teams though. I don't want to make it too easy of a defense, but really is Radis that hard? On. Used to be all the time, you used to be able to nuke him out. It's crit avoidance and garbage. Oh, please. This is gonna do much. It didn't do anything. Got that stun though. Some burning. Yeah, I should have saved that alt for a few turns. ML. Her down. Still haven't gotten her into the yellow yet. Ben is ambushed, so all I gotta do is get her down and get him down in the yellow, get right into the yellow, and hit that alt, and he should go away. She goes into the yellow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And he's back. Lovely. And he's in damage immunity now. You can take this out well. Poorly thought out. Come on, let it go, Ray. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna end up in the same spot I ended up with on the other account. Nope. Stupid, I should have just timed it out. I should have just timed it out. Yeah, well, there we go. And there we go. Restart the game, baby. Thank you. They must have just updated. Yay. Thank you. That's 2 losses today. Thank you. Yippee. The game just crashed because of a client out of sync. By an update. Yay. Thank you for the notification of the update, all that stuff. Well, at least it kept it. Not a loss. Literally loss. It's a literal loss. Well, that's going to be 2 losses on the alternate account, unless we can figure something out there. And this one. Let's see if Wampa would have even done this. Wampa tag. Let's see if 39% potency is too much potency. Seems like it. Okay, well, that worked at least. Okay, well. So 39% potency is not too much potency. Probably be the limit I put it at, though. Ugh. I wasted too many teams. I still don't have anything for this. Because Paris is still there. I don't think gas can do it. I have to use gas somewhere else. Ezra is also the most fun character. Because you use him in every game mode and do fun, stupid stuff. Just using Conquest to do stupid things, use him in PW, TB. He's just a great character. Plug and play with so many different teams. Doesn't even have to be a Jedi team. Any team that likes to be healed. But roughly any team that likes heals. I would have thrown Ufus at this to clean this up, but I'd prefer to have something with no revives. You have Gungans. I should just do basics with charge over. Come on, Ray. Come on. Oh, such difficulties. Let's just try to get Barris out and maybe throw another cleanup team on it. That's not even gonna happen. OMG, Ray, come on. I just got her weakened. Come on. Come on, Ray, unload. There, come on. So stupid. I've never had this much trouble with this Datacron. Just don't know what's going on. Like, had the same issue in TW where certain arrays I fought, it was just no damage. It must be the, what is this? Yeah, that turn meter thing. That's what it is. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Yeah, that's it. I lost both of them. I'm not gonna hang around. I'm not gonna hang around and just throw crap at it. I'm not that into this. I'm just into doing my Star Wars every day. This is just stupid for this. 277% defense. This is why 11 million account can be this high in Kyber 2. This is exactly how these 11 million accounts can do it. They probably can't clear me, and I can't even get through this one wall. It's always a Ray. Always. Can I Ray? Should be every single thing. Should have it tattooed on my forehead. Can I Ray? No, the answer is 90% of the time, no, I cannot Ray. Well, I hope you guys still stick around for my dailies. If you have any questions? Not much else going on. We got PB today, the end of Conquest. Gonna get my last of my conquest here. I got my red crates. Get the last of these mats. Oh, what's in the race kit that makes it so hard to kill everyone? No, that was Barris's kit. Well, first of all, the 277% defense, but where's it at? Barris's kit, she's just so fantastic that... Oh, wrong person. What's her unique here? Whenever an ally is critically hit, that ally recovers 20% health and Barris gains 10% turn meter. So every time you crit somebody, they gain 20% health. But on top of that, they had this Datacron that... Where's it at? Do I have one? Yeah, when a Jedi Vanguard ally has 50% or more turn meter, their damage is reduced by 75%. Well, every time I crit somebody, she got turn meter, and I just couldn't do any damage to her. So that was a combination of great planning by my opponent. High defense Kron, and that team with Cal was just nutty. That's what, and that's general stuff I have to do. Yes, you can insta-kill her, but again, when she dies before everyone else, she revives all the teammates. Now that doesn't matter now, but the goal originally was to kill her last. But in all things, I should have just killed her first, dealt with the offense, and just moved on. That's probably what I should have done. I'm not recommending that, but that's most likely what I should have done. Yeah, that's just, hey, that's Datacrons at its finest right there. That I didn't lose to that team, I lost to that Datacron. I mean, I have that Datacron, you know, I have a slightly different one, but that one, wow. It's gonna be a rough season. I got 2 wins so far. I knew that this one was gonna be rough because of those 2 wins. How would you be missing? I don't know. I'm not gonna. Oh wait, he's not high enough. I was like, why can't he? Why doesn't he have the upgrade button? But he's not 4 stars. Oh, I'm losing my mind over this GACs. Easy. And another thing, whoever was, if they're still here about the relic materials, this node right here, I'm not recommending farming 20 like I just did, but you do 5, you get all these little guys for circuit boards. So like I have 1,100 because I farm that node every day. I used to do it 5 energy, 5 sims, which is less than 80 energy. 10 is 80. So for very little refreshes, for 0 refreshes and just a little bit of energy, you can passively get the carbonite circuit board materials. There's a similar you can do for fleet nodes, for the fleet, if you're not doing fleet farms, but early game you should be doing your fleet farms. You can do the bronzium wirings. I'll finish this one up later, but I'll show you over here. What is this? This is 1D on normal, and it gives you these pieces, which is for bronzium wiring, so that's your first 2 main bottlenecks. It's this one, and then this piece here for this one. And then transistors, you should be buying these from the guild store. right here, guild activities, right here. There they are, right here. You should always buy those. These are used for materials. You don't necessarily have to buy those. I would recommend the blast hex, but that's your 3. That's that one, that one, that one, and then this one you get these pieces. Get these pieces right here. You can either request them or you can get them with your Mark 1 currency. See? My Mark 1 currency. You can get them with guild event currency, but I don't buy them with guild event currency. I may be a better value. You can also request them. I didn't know that. And then you just come over here. Nobody requests here. And then we just craft a few of these. I'll do 10. Now this is an important piece of gear for low level stuff, so I wouldn't recommend doing all of it. Like I just do that, and there I got 50 of those. So, but that's crafting that one piece. I lock everything but that piece. Main issue is Lectrium constructors. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is where I asked you about the guild and stuff. So I don't use this stuff to craft electriums, but you can find this in the shard shop in this section right here. We'll sell a lot of those pieces, and you can get those. I lack the necessary currencies. I apparently am poor. But you can get these. I buy all these, which I will do at some point. And then this is also a lot of times, if any of these are under 500, then I know it's used for a piece of material. And then for the Mark III currency, which you need to be doing the Order 66 raid, which is pretty easy to get 300,000 with very little investment on multiple runs. I've seen it done with very little investment. Scribe has a great bunch of videos. Just pass it around your guild and try to get everybody to contribute and get this Mark III. And until you need Relic 8s and Relic 9s, I would just focus on your Relic 7 material for your requirements. And that's the same for your Executor requirements. Until you get a better footing in the ground, and then you can start capitalizing on your Lightspeed bundles. That I'm not sure how many of those you purchased or whatnot. Because what you should do next is very dependent on what Lightspeed bundles. I think if you bought Lightspeed bundles and you plan on using those people, Java is your best next option for the mod materials, because you're gonna have a hard time modding all the people you want to use, and sorry to say it, they're not good unless they're modded. And even if they're modded, they're sometimes not good. Another example of a good mod to buy. It may not roll up, but it's got all percent stats with offense. Okay stat. This has all percentiles, but it's only 3 speed and none of them's offense. So it's a pass on me. Ooh, so close, 11 more. I'm waiting for Jedi Mace Windu. My first legendary the second time around. I may have bought an episode pass. But other than that, I did it pretty cheaply. So, like, again, I don't have any of that. I don't recommend you doing this. I don't. In-game, late-game, mid-game, I don't know what my account would be, because I still have great needs that in-game players don't have. I do what I can with what I have. This account is better suited, it's broader than the other account. But a lot of good that did me having all those extra tools. Need to figure out what to do on. I need Bad Batch to beat Ray. Like, Lord Vader doesn't scare me. It's always been Ray. Ever since I started taking GAC seriously. And my first goal was to get Starkiller. Was because Ray scared me. Still does. Oh. It's like sometimes you get JTR in Conquest. It's like, oh, what is this team? Oh well, that's right. I wanted to. Oh, no, that's not gonna win. That was my mistake. It's my mistake. I wanted to test this on this Kenobi. This was rushing through. Did not do that. I want to be around. We got reset here in about 2 minutes. So sad I lost ranks in Arthur. Need to get her pull up in this Arthur. I don't know what to do. The mods again. The mods were so poor yesterday. Going on mods. See what we got today. Cell. Clicked on. A lot we're throwing in the trash. Okay. 12. Speed, I really gotta fix that mod filter. Rid of the 30s. One hit on that gold. So we got a crit damage with no offense. That was in there last time. I don't know what Mace needs. Then we have an offense with flat health and protection and potency. That might be a winner. And we have an offense with an offense, which doesn't upgrade others, but it could roll up a health, crit chance, defense. Not interested in that tenacity. Tenacity on that. Another offense with double offense and potency. Crit damage 3 primary, 3 percentiles, no offense. Another diamond with offense. Health with offense. Another die. Wow, we got some. What about that? Not into crit chance. One's okay. One's bad. That could be better. I just rolled across the board. Okay. Speed mod though. This is like great. Alright, that didn't hit. That's not great for crit avoidance. Should have seen that before. Yeah, well, yeah, I bought a bunch of Lightspeed bundles and now my mods are trash. They're all diluted. I did poorly in the beginning because I just didn't want to get into all the extra stats and stuff, and then I finally realized I'm leaving resources and loot on the table basically. Try to get as much as I can earn. I don't earn the maximum I can get, but I think I'm earning enough to sustain what I need to do. Not sure about in this new era of the way characters are released. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting Jedi Mace Windu, but not very far along on these pirates. And like missing on SM33 is not like a big deal because he's not. I don't think he's that good. I would like him in an Afra team, but I don't want to spend the gear, you know, putting gear into him if he's not going to do anything on that Afra team. And what is that Afra team going to be? It's not Rey. I don't really have a use for it. Currency goes quick. I need tons of furnaces. Always buy that mod stuff, and anything under 400. It's close enough. See, here's the Mark IIIs that you use for your middle one right there. These Mark IVs are used also, but at a lower conversion rate. Some more Mark IIIs. Hold off, I just got that currency. Speed, 3 percentiles, health, offense. Yeah. Speed, flat. Right. I don't know. I'm hoping whatever update they got planned for whatever day they do their update, that we find out when Mace Windu's coming. Because I would much like to have some time to do a few other things. I would like to, in my dreams, get these to Relic 7. But I don't think that's going to be possible before I have to do the Mace stuff to Relic 9 when he comes. So I think I'm just going to arm this. And just not worry about that stuff. Just farm this. Try to get as much as I can do and need enough for Mace, and I would like to get the clones up to Relic 9, but again, hopes and dreams on this stuff, hopes and dreams. do this event. Yes, I did. Well, I got everything done. Look at that. Yeah, 80. Wow. We won 2, so I just gotta win 3 more. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 6 coming up. I might peck at this later. I feel like it now. They wanted a chill day, and I did not get it. Did not get a chill day. Well, take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, and have a fantastical day.